what I'm doing here. We're just going to just do this right here, buddy. What's going on, family? I don't know what just happened. Let's see, huh? I'm trying. Yo, what's going on, family? Yo, listen, man, I want to, waiting for some people getting here, man. I am actually in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina right now. I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina right now with my, let me change this. Yeah, it's starting to pause. What's going on, fam? Listen, yo, real quick, man, I want to get started. I won't be on here too long, but I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with my, with my, with my dad and the pastors and the men who raised me. So I'm not going to be here too long. But breaking news, I wanted to come on here while I'm out on this golf trip because I'm still working after we play golf. But if you have a 401k, put 401k inside of the comment sections right now. If you have a job that offers a 401k, put 401k inside of the comment sections right now, because there has been some breaking news that I wanna share the news, but then also I just want to give you all my points of my thoughts and my takeaways on this. All right, so starting this year, new set of rules makes it easier for individuals to withdraw up to $1,000 from their 401k or IRA. Watch this: 401k or your Roth 401k, your traditional 401k, your Roth IRA, or your traditional IRA to cover any unforeseen expenses up to $1,000. Now, let me explain this, right? Unlike in the past, where the definition of what qualifies as emergency was quite rigid, the new guidelines give you the person the flexibility to determine what constitutes as an emergency. Your car breaks down. Now you can go to your 401k, your IRA to take out, $1,000 from there. Your AC goes out at the house. You can take out $1,000 from your 401k and your IRA or your IRA. You can't do from both within the same tax year. And so, watch this. I think that this is I don't know if this is something that I would subscribe to. Let me be honest with you. Because here's why. The average person is going to retire with about $120,000 inside of their 401k and their retirement accounts. Remember, CMPT, you can go ahead and get up out of here. You can get up out of here. Stop picking my nose. Anybody picking my nose? Say one more thing, brother. I'm gonna kick you up out of here. We don't play that here in this channel. And so thank you. Get up out of here, CMPT, or I kick you out myself. But anyways, Ashley, I'm gonna go ahead and just block it so you can't even come back up in here, Doc. I ain't got time for that foolishness, man. I'm over here trying to help people, not playing the games. And so listen, here's why I wanted to get to you all and give you this information, just so you would know this. Now, in the past, it was a very straight, direct thing of, okay, here's an emergency. So in the past, for an example, you could take out and borrow from your 401k if you were purchasing a home, which in my personal opinion, I don't see a problem if you take out money from your 401k to purchase a home because you don't pay any penalties for it. But if you don't have to, if you don't have to take out a 401k, you shouldn't do it. And then my question is always, if you have to go to your 401k to take out money to put towards a home, can you even afford the home? Let's talk about that, right? Like, if you have to go to your 401k, why are you doing that? Like, why? If you don't have the money in your savings account within your job, why are you robbing from your future to pay from your present? When the average person is going to have around $120,000 when it's time for retirement. But then here's the problem that I'm having is that the average person needs $300,000 by themselves just for their medical bills. just for the medical bills. Period. So for me, I don't really like playing with my, I call them my freedom accounts. I don't call them retirement accounts because I don't think nobody really retires. Like, none of us are gonna just stop working and just sit on accounts for the rest of the day. We may volunteer our time. We may do something, right? So that's not retirement. We're just pivoting how we're exchanging our time now, right? And so with this new law, now you can take out $1,000 from your 401k or your IRAs within the same tax year, for no penalties. Let's break this down. Let's say if you went to your 401k and you took out some money, you have to pay the taxable rate that you're in. So let's say, for an example, you was in a 15% tax rate. Well, the penalty for borrowing that money, now instead of you spending 15% tax rate on your check, now you got to pay 25%. So to get to $1,000, you got to take out about $1,400 to get $1,000. So to get $1,000, you're spending $300 or $400 from your own money, robbing from yourself. I don't like that, and I don't want us to have that, right? So with this new tax rule, hear me clearly, with this new tax rule, how do I say this? Let me see if I can pull up my laptop here, because I want y'all to see this math here. I want y'all to see this math, because I really do want y'all to see this math here on what happens. All right, so let me see if I can pull this up. I am on silent there. All right, let's go down here to my wealth calculator. All right, so cool. Let's talk about this, right? Let me see if I can I flip this thing around? Let's see if I can flip this thing around. All right. Let's see. Boom! Here we go. All right, let me clean my camera for y'all. All right, so let's bring them right here. Let's bring this up. All right. Can y'all see that? Is that clear for y'all? All right, so let's say, for an example, you're 35 years old, right? And let's say something comes up, you're 35 years old, and you want to retire at 65, right? And let's just say, for an example, you took out, your penalty was $400. Let's just say you have $400, right? And then let's say if your annual rate of return was 10%, all right? 10%. And let's just say, for an example, you put nothing else in there. We're only going to go with your penalty. So if you want to get $1,000, let me show you a little bit closer, right? Hold on, there we go. So if you want to get $1,000, you got to spend about $400 to get that $1,000 out. Let's say if you're going to retire at 60, let's go to 65, because that's when majority of people are really retiring. And let's say you're 35 today, right? It's 35 today. You're going to get a 10% return. Let's say you put nothing else in that account. We're only going with what you spent for your penalty, $400, right? Let's see. Let's come over here to the calculate button. Let's see what that gets you. So that means you cost yourself $400. It costs you $7,000 of your retirement. Do y'all understand the math? Do you understand why this is so important for us to understand? Now listen, in today's day and time, I understand and I get it. A lot of us are going through a lot of things that is hurting us. But I don't want you to rob from your future. I do not want you to rob from your future. But I do think it's my responsibility, especially in the money space, to let you know, hey, listen, you have access to that money. But if you take that money out, you know what I'm saying? If do letter, let me go ahead and help y'all out. For those of y'all who just came in, okay? For those of y'all who just came in, here's some major news that's happening this year, because I want to get everyone up to speed. The IRS just released, it's starting in October, that you can now go to your 401k, your Roth 401k, your traditional 401k, your Roth IRA, or your traditional IRA, and you can take out $1,000 for what you deem as important. Before, there were certain guidelines, very strict guidelines on what was considered emergency. Like for an example, avoiding bankruptcy. Like for an example, being a first-time home buyer, you could borrow money, not borrow, but you could take out money from your 401k with no penalties. Now, starting in October, the IRS will allow you to take up to $1,000 with no penalties at all, but you do have to pay the taxable rate on that, your taxable rate. So if your taxable rate is 15%, to take out 1,000, you're gonna probably take out about 1,000 and $1,150, $200. But if you take out the money for non-emergencies, there's a 10% penalty on top of your tax bracket. So my thing is, y'all, do not touch your 401k. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Do not touch your 401k. Don't do it. Please don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I just want to come over here and really touch bases with this. Do y'all have any questions for me about this subject? Because I just showed you literally, like, if you have to pay that penalty of $400, let me show you real quick. Let me show you real quick. Let's say if you touch the $400, right? 65 right there, $400. Let's say you're going to retire at 65. Let me come up here and just show y'all this real quick. Let's say it's $35. Retire at 65. Your penalty was $400. Let's say if you got a 10% return on that $400 and you put nothing else in that retirement account, it costs you $7,000, you guys. $7,000. Y'all, that is insane. That is insane. That is insane. So, listen, I just wanted to jump on here and just give you this information because how do I say this? And I want to be transparent. I want to be vulnerable here. Yeah, it's about $8,000. You're right, Hampton. You're absolutely right, Hampton. It's about $8,000. The caliber of your financial future, the caliber of your 65, 70-year-old self is depending on the choices your 25, your 30, your 35, your 40-year-old self is making. So if you're 25 today and you want to be wealthy, you want to be rich, you got to make the right decisions. And while the government, I think, is making it easier for us to rack up debt, to borrow money, to now rob from our future, man, I do not believe that is the option and that is the route that we should go. And I want to encourage you, I want to tell you, avoid it at all cost. Now, hear me clearly, because I believe in grace. I believe in being sensitive. If you have a dying emergency, I would rather you take it out of your 401k and then go put it on a credit card or go put it or go borrow the money from it. I really would, because you won't have to pay any penalties. But I do believe that if you're trying to make the right decision for your future, man, start back. And let me break this down for you all too before we go here. When you find yourself in an emergency that you do not have the funds for, I want to encourage you to do a few simple things. Number one, I want you to step back. I want you to take a deep breath. Because oftentimes when we find ourselves in an emergency, we make emergency decisions. What do I mean by that? We don't make wise decisions. We make on-the-spot irrational decisions that impacts and makes the situation actually worse. So when you find yourself, oh my gosh, I just got in a car accident, I don't have the funds to get it fixed. Oh my God, my house just, my AC just went out. Oh my God, something's happened with my kids. Okay, I want you to step back. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to think. I want you to process. I want you to walk through every single thing. Then look at, number two, the time. Okay, how much time do I have before This has to be fixed. Do I have a day? Do I have a week? Do I have a month? Because sometimes we're like, oh, I got to get this thing fixed right now. When in all actuality, well, I got actually 2 weeks. Okay, wait, I got 48 hours. Now, when you understand the timing, when you understand the timing, when you take a deep breath, now you can make a better decision about what's going on. Okay, wait, can I maybe get some extra hours? Okay, wait, can I sell something? You know what? Let me go back in my budget and see where can I cut out at. You know, we haven't paid Netflix this month. We haven't going out to eat this month, but we had it inside of our budget. Let's cut out this in the budget so we can pay for this expense. Oftentimes, immediately we want to go borrow money. Immediately we want to go take out from our 401k. Immediately we want to put on a credit card. And we do not make the right decision to step back and to ask ourselves, right? How do we fix this? So for me, when I find myself in emergency, and this is not, watch this. Let me just get even vulnerable here, because it's not just money. Even when you find yourself a little upset, a little nervous, a little bothered, y'all, step back, breathe, and then think, is this really that big of a deal? Is this really that big of a deal that I need to go ride for my future? Is this really that big of a deal that I need to do something that is going to impact my future? Once you answer that question, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be like, yeah, no, it's not that big of a deal. I remember one time my AC went out in the car and I had just gotten out of debt, and it was going to cost me about $1,200 to get it fixed. Well, I was still building up my emergency fund. I had the $1,200 inside of my emergency fund, but I really wanted to get to 3 months at that time. And I was like, you know what? Nah, man, I'm just going to ride with the windows down. It was it was the end of summer, going into fall. So it was hot during the day, but then cool in the morning, cool at nighttime. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get my fully funded emergency fund this month. And then next month, instead of for me starting to invest, I'm going to go ahead and pay to get my AC fixed in my car. And I did just that. And it worked out so good, because you know why? Watch this. I didn't go borrow from my 401k. I didn't borrow from my IRA. I had a fully funded emergency fund. I had 3 months at that time, because I mean, I believe if you're single, no kids, below 40, got a good job, you only really need 3 months of your average net pay inside of your savings account. So I had that, and then I saved up another about $1,000 throughout that month, because I just cut back on the budget. I didn't go out on any dates. I didn't eat out at all. Boy, I went to Costco. I was eating me Pop-Tarts in the morning. I had me one time. I remember one week I made spaghetti, and I had that for 3 days straight. Like, I was getting creative with my budget, so I didn't have to borrow. And then what I did was, watch this, I just started pocketing the money. At that time, I had Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus had just became popular around that time, and I got rid of all of them but Netflix. I had no cable. Um, what else did I cut back on? Oh, my gas. Instead of me going after work, sometimes I would go and get a cocktail with my friends after work. And sometimes we'll drive down to the city downtown and just chill out. Man, I went from work straight, from home straight to work back home just for that month. Why did I do that? Because the greatest enemy to your success is your excuse. If I wanted to get my car fixed without going into my savings account, without going into my 401k, without going into my IRA, without borrowing money, I had to make sacrifices and put my priorities before my desires. I desired to be wealthy in the future. So I didn't want to stop myself from growing and getting compound interest. So I said, you know what? Let me just cut back. Instead of me going to get a cocktail after work 2 or 3 days after the week, and I'll be real with y'all, it wasn't a lot of money. It was like cocktail hour was like $5 drinks, and we'll get like 3 or 4 drinks. So I may spend $15, but $15 times 3, that's $45 a week. That's $100 and $200 a month. What? Actually, it's about $400 about 370, 380 a month. I cut back on other things. Why? Because I wanted to make sure that I didn't rob from my future. So let me say this again. The greatest enemy to your success, it's not your friends. It's not your peers. I see a bunch of foolish people in here talking about Trump or Kamala Harris. It's not Trump, black people. It's not Kamala Harris, white people, right? The greatest enemy to your success is not people. It's you. It's your excuse. I don't care if Kamala Harris wins. I don't care if Donald Trump wins. I only care about my personal White House, my government, my economy. I don't care about what the world economy is doing. I care about what my economy is doing. Oh my God, if Kamala Harris gets in the White House, da, 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 da. Oh my God, if Donald Trump gets in the White House, da, 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 da. Okay, what about you? What about your White House? What about your economy? Who's in your bank account? It's not the White House. It's not Trump. It's not Harris. Who's in your bank account? Who's in your budget? Who's writing your checks? Who's in your 401k? Who's in your IRA? You are. You are. Thank you, Monica. You run your own world. And that's the facts. So why? So if the IRS gives us this new rule, if they give us this new rule, not if, now that they've given it, now that they've made it easier for us to get $1,000 for those of y'all who just came back in, right? It is now that it's easy for us to get $1,000 out of our 401k and our IRA. They made it easier. Just because they made it easier doesn't make it the right thing to do. And I am not going to sit here and tell y'all, cool, great, use that as your savings account. No. Do not do it. You know what I'm saying? Do not touch it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'm telling you this much right now. They're making it easier. Oh my gosh. They're making it easy. The White House is making it easier to rob from your future, but they're not making it easier to build your future. I'm going to say this one more time. The government is making it easier for you to rob from your future. They're making it easier for us to get into debt. They're making it easier to stay in bondage. But they're not making it easier to help us close the wealth gap. They're not helping black people become more wealthier so we can be just as wealthy as our white friends. They're not making it easier to where we can invest more inside of our 401ks. We can invest more inside of our IRAs, where we can invest more into real estate property. We can have more jobs. We can have more businesses started. They're not making it easier over there, but they're making it easier. Oh my gosh. For us to stay crippled. They're making it easier for you to get government assistance. They're making it easier for you to get food stamps. They're making it easier for you to get a cheap and affordable housing. We don't need anything else easier. We need more money. I better be quiet. I'm in a hotel, and I don't want them upset with me. I'm in a hotel. I'm in a hotel. I'm out here golfing with my dad and all the men of God that raised me. And it's been a great day. But when I got this alert on my phone, I said, let me jump on here because I don't want my E3 community. I don't need my E3 community seeing this and thinking it's okay to rob from their future. You know, they're ma- they're making it easier for us to get into debt, y'all. Come on, hear me clearly. They're making it easier for us to get into debt. They're making it easy for 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds to sign up for a $100,000 student loan, but they're making it hard for us to get out of student loan debt. There should be a cap on how much money a 18-year-old can sign for, because they don't know what in the heck they're signing for. And then when they get out at 22, it's not until they're 55 before they pay off their freaking student loans. So they're making it easier for us to be in bondage for the rest of the life. You know why? Because the government functions off of our stupidity. Oh my gosh. If I need y'all to hit the thumbs up on this one. If you are liking this today, if you agree that the White House is not helping us make any more money, I need you to hit that thumbs up. I need you to hit that thumbs up. If they really cared about us, if they really wanted what's best for you and your home, they would tell that 19-year-old, hey, listen, man, getting in this much debt is not wise at 18 or 19 years old, because you're going to graduate with about the average job at about $55,000, but you're going to graduate with $125,000 in student loans. It's going to take you at least 20 to 25 years to pay it off. Oh my gosh, no, because you're going to borrow 125,000, but you're going to pay back about 175, 180. That is stupid. That is stupid. That's stupid. That is stupid. So listen. For those of y'all who just came in, the IRS has made it easier now, pretty much, for any reason now. As long as you say it's an emergency, if you deem it is an emergency for your household, you can now withdraw $1,000 from your 401k. You can now withdraw $1,000 from your IRA, right? As long as you say this is an emergency for my home. But keep in mind, that is $1,000 that you withdraw. All right, so let's do the math here. I'm gonna do the math one more time for y'all. I want y'all to see this. All right, I want y'all to see this, and I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, so let's go over here, right? So let's say, for example, you're 35 years old. You're going to retire at 65. Let's say you take out that $1,000, right? Let me show you the math here. Let's say you take out that $1,000, and let's just say over 30 years, you was getting a 10% return, right? Let's just say, for the sake of math, because I want y'all to understand how much you're losing with just $1,000. And if it's blurry, I'm so sorry, but I want y'all to really see this math. If you take out $1,000 that the IRS is saying that you can take out for an emergency, then here is, put nothing else in it, you get a 10% return. Here's what you're going to get. That's what it's costing you. So taking out $1,000 actually costs you $19,837. Do y'all understand this? Taking out $1,000, that's it, actually costs you $19,837. But let's just say, for an example, you kept that $1,000 in there, and that's all you had in there, and you were only putting in $100. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? What would that math be? Let's come over here and add. Oh my gosh! If you kept $1,000 in there and you only put 100, I don't know if y'all can see this. If you only put $100 inside of that account for just 30 years, $245,000. This means you had an initial investment of $1,000, you contributed $36,000, but your growth, free growth, not your money, $208,000 that you missed out on. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If you understand the importance of not touching your 401k, put I understand. If you all want to do this math for yourself, go to AnthonyONeal.com, click on the wealth calculator. Go to AnthonyONeal.com, click on the wealth calculator, and type in your own money, y'all. Type in your own money. I see all the I understands. You can do it. Um, if you want to do it, let me come over here and just give y'all this right here. Hold on a minute. www.anthonyoneal.com/. Actually, let me just type that in. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, I just put my website up there. I just pinned the message. I want y'all to check that out. You can go to anthonyoneal.com/. Just go to anthonyoneal.com, click on the wealth calculator, and you will see the wealth calculator. Type in your own stuff, man. Listen, use my website. Use the free resources on there. We've closed the wealth building how to invest course, so that's not on there. I'm so sorry about that. That was a free course. And I promise you, it will be blessed. We may open it back up. At the end of this month to get that course to really learn how to invest. How many of you all would like to learn how to invest better? How many of you would like to learn how to invest your money better? Put me. If you would love to learn how to invest your money better. Yeah, let me see here. Let me see here. Huh. Okay. How many of you got my free e-course with my financial advisor? It was Angelica and myself. If you didn't get it, put not me. If you did not get my free e-course, put not me. If you didn't get my free e-course with my financial advisor, Angelica and I, where we sat down and we really walked through how to do that, put not me. Okay. Let me see if it's still available. And I'm going to be honest with you all. To get my free e-course, hold on a minute. AnthonyONeal.com/, what was it? Was it Wealth Builder? That's not it. Build wealth. Let me see if I can get it for y'all real quick. If you all would like to get that free course, put me. If you would like to get the free course, put I would like it. Put I would like it. Let me see if I can get my assistant to my team. Let me see here. Where Michelle. Hey. What's the free course website? I gotta see if I can remember this thing here. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm gonna try and get it for y'all. I'm gonna try and get it for you. Y'all just stay on the line with me real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up in my notes. I think I can get it here. Let me see something here. Because we did close it down, and here's why we closed it down. I'm gonna be honest with you all. To get this free course, you do have to buy a copy of my new book. You have to buy a copy of my new book. It's $28. So for $28, you get my new book, and you would get a free course. Let me see if it's okay. Yes. All right. Listen, I found it. Okay, I found it. So listen, we closed it. We did close it. Um, we closed it. So I'm gonna put this in here. Y'all need to go do it right now. All right. So let me show you how to get the free course. All right. So I'm gonna let me show you how to get it. All right. Let me show you how to get it. Let me show you how to get it. Because we did close it, but I'm gonna get it for y'all because I think it's important for y'all to have. All right, so this is a Start Building Wealth from the Ground Up in 2024. This is me and my financial advisor. We sit there and she's answering all of the questions that, hey, I know the answers, but she is educated. She's been in there for 14. She's been a financial advisor for 14 years. She helped me build a net worth of over $1 million, right? So this is the website that I'm about to put in the link, but I want to show you all what to do, right? So you can get this course for free as long as you just purchase my book. Once you got to come over here. I'm gonna give it a link. You're gonna come over here. Step number one, you got to click on one of these links: Barnes and Nobles, Christian Bookstore, Amazon, Target. And then you got to get your receipt number. Come over here, type in your full name. Once you pre-order it, I would suggest that you go to Amazon, you guys, because if you go to Amazon, Amazon's not going to charge you nothing today. All right, they're going to charge you when the book comes out in January. Okay, so once you click on this, you pre-order it. You can come back over here, get your receipt, type in your full name, type in your email address, click whatever store you bought it from, and then type in a confirmation number. Once you type in your confirmation number, you need to hit submit. Then my team is going to verify your purchase. Once the system verifies your purchase, we're going to send you this course, and you get a copy of my new book, and we're going to send you the intro in chapter 1. But listen, this is going to be so dialed in, right? In this course, you're going to get what investing really means, the basic types of all investments: bonds, stocks, mutual funds, real estate. We really go through every single thing that's in there. How to start building an investment portfolio, right? What are the steps you need to do that so you can understand how you're investing, strategies to maximize your investments. Watch this. And then how to make money while you are sleeping, which we call this passive income. But I don't want to sit here and mislead you all. This course is free, but to get it for free, you got to spend $28 and get my brand new book, which I believe it will be a blessing. If you would like to do that, put me in the comment section right now, and I will link this up. I will link this up on there right now, because I'm gonna have to take it down, you guys. Though I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna have to take it down because my team would kill me if they found out that I did this. So here it is. All right, so here it is. Let me just remove. All right, free investment course. All right. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I just tagged it. Replace pin. All right, look at the pin. I just put it up there. I'm gonna give you all 20 minutes to get it. 20 minutes to get it. I'm going to give you 20 minutes to get it because you all were on live. All right, so all you got to do is go to that website, go over to Amazon, go click on the link. Boom. Once you click on the link, you're going to go on ahead and come back to that website, type in your receipt number, and then not my team, the system will verify your order. Once they verify your order, you'll get my book in January. Thank you so much for buying the book. And then you'll also get intro in chapter 1. So dope. And then they're also going to send you this free course. It's like 7 videos. Give us 2 hours. We go through everything. And then even at the end, if you want to get your own custom plan for yourself and for your wife and for your husband and for your family, we also connect you with Angelica to where you can sit down with her and get a custom plan for yourself. Because listen, I just showed you the numbers. If you took out $1,000, so the IRS is giving you $1,000 you can take from your 401k or your IRA. If you take that out, that's $7,000, close to $8,000 from your account. If you let's say you keep that $1,000 in there, and let's say you just put $100 in there, man, you saw the math, you guys. It is insane. It is insane. So please do not miss out on this opportunity. To one, I don't say this opportunity because really I just jumped on here to just really tell you all don't do it. Do not allow the IRS to trick you into robbing from your future. And it bothers me that the IRS is making it easier to stay in the debt, to live paycheck to paycheck, but not creating systems and strategies and opportunities for us to make more money so we can have more jobs, so we can have more investment properties, so we could do more with our life. And so I am I'm super excited. Simone Walters, she's not qualified. I don't want to sit here and lie to you. Njadeka, my financial advisor, is not qualified to work outside of the United States. Now, what she can do though is she can help you walk through, but the investment course can teach you everything. But I don't want to sit here and mislead nobody. She's not licensed outside of the United States. She's only licensed in the United States and Canada and Hawaii. And so I would definitely do that. Using my 401k to purchase a rental to purchase a rental helped me to grow my net worth. Hey, I mean, if you believe that it did help you, I'm totally cool with that. All right. All right, so listen, somebody get up out of here, y'all. I've only planned on being on here for about 15 minutes, but hey, we had a good time. If you enjoyed this content, if you enjoy me just jumping on live and just giving you all updates throughout the weeks around things around money, investing, debt possibilities, debt payoff possibilities, just put a heart emoji inside the comment section. If you enjoy these kind of pop-up things that I really want to do more of, just put a heart emoji in there if you enjoy these things. Man, love you all, love you all, love you all, love you all. Queen Cormy, hey, listen, man, like I said, if you believe it helped you out, by all means, I love it. I really do love it. Y'all love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And if you want the free course on how to build wealth, going ahead, the free investment course is there. Go ahead and get that. I was even planning on linking that. I mean, it's up. I mean, it was done on the 31st of last month, but I think it was just smart for me to open it up for you all right now, because for $28, you get my brand new book. And then also, that book is going to be a blessing to your life. I promise you. It's the best book I've ever written. The Debt-Free Degree was a great book too, but this right here, I came from the heart. And so if you want that investment course, just go ahead and click on that link right here if you're watching on your phone, or right here. Yep, or right here if you're on your computer. You do have to spend $28 to get my brand new book. You're going to pre-order it. But once you pre-order my brand new book, I'm going to bless you with this free investment course with my financial advisor and I to teach you how to really properly invest your 401k. And then also I'm going to give you the intro chapter and chapter 1 of my book. And then I got some more surprises coming for you all for just ordering my book this month. Actually, in the next week or so, it's a blessing for you. And then in October, I got something good for you. I mean, I love it. So for just ordering my book, you're going to be a part of all this stuff, man. So I thank you all. In Amazon, trying to purchase, doesn't matter what form. No, it doesn't matter what form. Amanda Thomas, I just recommended you all do get the hard copy because I want you to take notes in this book. It's the same cost, but I know a lot of you all are podcasters and YouTubers, so y'all tend to like the audio part. I'm cool with that. Just make sure that you get the receipt from Amazon. What's the name of the book? The name of the book, if you just click this link right here, you'll see it. If you click the link, if you're on your phone, click the link right here, or it may be up here depending on where you are on your phone. But if you're on a computer, it's over here in this way. But the name of my book is called Take Your Seat at the Table, because I'm tired of us building other people's table and we're not building our own. You know, I'm tired of us building everyone else's dreams and we're not building our own. Tired of it. And so this book really teaches you how I was able to work with some of the biggest names in both the church world, corporate world, and how and how I help them build their legacies. A part of it, not all of it, nowhere near all of it, but I serve their dreams, I serve their legacies at the cost of sitting at the side of my own table and them telling me what I can do with my life, them telling me what I should do with my life. And I forgot that God fearfully and wonderfully made me just as much as he made that particular individual. And so things snapped inside of me and I started shifting things. And today I have a multiple seven-figure business. Net worth is up there. And I want to teach you what I did. So that's what this book is about. It's about really taking control of your life and building the wealth that you've desired, going accomplishing the dreams that you desire, while also building and serving other people. But you shouldn't and you will not be the back burner. Um, and so, man, I'm telling you, it's all good. Uh, wait, hey, you guys, is the link not clickable? Let me see something. It might be me. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's working for me, you guys. Is it not working for you? Is the link not working for real? Let me see something. Let me see some. Let me see something. Okay, I see some people saying it's working but not working. Oh, so if it's not clickable, just go to anthonyoneal.com/build wealth. So I'm sorry if it's not clickable. I don't know why it's not clickable on the phone, but just go to the link. You may have to type in the link on your actual phone, and so yeah, just go manually, you guys. And I promise you, it'll be good. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not clickable on the phone. I don't understand that. But I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up here for about I'll give y'all about an hour or two. I don't know why the hyperlink, yeah, is not working. I'll get with my team on that and figure out what I need to do when I go live again to make that happen. But I'm about to shut it down. I'll put it inside of this show notes and I'm going to go up. I'll leave it up for a while. You can come back and click on it if you want to. Or just go to anthonyoneal.com/build wealth. You got to go to that website because that's the only way that you can get the free e-course. So if you go to my website and just buy the book, you won't get the e-course. You got to do it on that website and click it in that form so that way we can get that to you. So I want to be honest with you. If you don't click it on that particular website, then it's not going to work. All right. So love you all. God bless you. Before you leave, can you please hit the thumbs up and copy this and share this with some of your friends. All right. And not copy the link, send this link to some of your friends, and I promise you'll be a blessing. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. Peace out.